Right, welcome back. Which way, Laura? Which way?
Left.
Left.
No, I meant right.
Where have we... Laura, we're going on to a ferry.
Are you serious? What? I said right.
Where is this taking us?
I said right. So it looks like we're boarding the ferry.
You're watching Prize on Tour.
And I don't know what's coming up.
So we've just arrived on the Isle of Mull after our crossing.
And what a crossing that was. I am still buzzing from it. We got to see dolphins, and there weren't just one or two, there was loads of them following the ferry. I am in complete awe. It was incredible.
Two dolphins was like this, and one went under the boat.
It was amazing. I loved it.
And you know what? That ticks another one off for our Scotland road trip.
It was, considering that we actually booked to go on, but it got cancelled due to the bad weather, and then seeing them on the ferry crossing, I'm buzzing.
So we did our crossing with Caledonia McBrien. It cost us £54, and that's a return as well, which we return in a few days' time. We are just currently on our way to our campsite now. We're about 10 minutes away, but so far, so good for the Isle of Mull, isn't it?
It gets a big tick from me. It's a winner. And the Isle of Mull just keeps on getting better and better. The campsite that we've just come onto has Highland Coos.
So we have gone electric tonight as well, just to give all our appliances, phones, laptops, things like that, a bit of a charge while we're here tonight. Does anybody else do the same? Wrap your leads up every night and they end up like that? So now the pop top's up, you have got a little window up here, you've got a couple of side nets either side, and then I'll just show you what it's like when we pull the actual bed down up here. So that's basically at the top. It's like a double bed up here, and when we actually got the pop top fitted, they do give you a memory foam mattress as well. And Joshua sleeps up here perfectly.
Next, let's sort out the rock and roll bed.
You joined us this morning at Cranich Campsite, and yes, we're having bacon and eggs once again. We're not always this unhealthy. We do occasionally put the odd tomato and mushroom in this as well.
So when we're on electric as well, we do like to use one of these low voltage camping toasters, which makes it a little bit quicker and easier when we're all having toast as well.
And how cool is this, being getting this close at peacocks? There's something strange about the Isle of Mull. I walk outside and animals are just following me. Ugh. Make some funny noises, don't they? So we've now just come away from the campsite and we're on our way up to Tobermory, a famous little spot where they actually filmed Balamory there.
Shall we give a good sing-song along? What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to go?
This isn't the first time I've heard that this morning. So we are on the way up there now, but one thing I will say about this island is in the last week we showed you when we finally found a Highland queue. Mull's full of them, innit?
It is everywhere. Everywhere you look, in the landscapes, the fields, it is just full of Highland cows.
So if you want to see a Highland queue,
Get yourself to the Isle of
Mull's the
Mull.
place to be, innit?
Yeah.
It's going to be one of many stops we're going to do around Mull, is we bring the most best bits of Mull to you on this episode. So, let's hit number 1, Tobermory.
What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? So this is the only distillery in Mull.
So of course we had to go check it out.
So how true is this saying? I wish I could say no to gin, but it's 43% stronger than me. Love it.
Well, I think we've found our next stop. Just so you need this off. Right, we'll start this side if that's alright. I'll start with the walnut truffle, please. And then I'll have one of your milk chocolate truffles, please. Yeah, over here, is it praline truffles? Is that one? Yes, one of them, please, yeah. Go for a salted caramel truffle as well, please. One of your fudge mice, please. Can I have a couple of slices of your honeycomb brittle, please? I'll have one of your caramel creams as well, please. And then I'll have one of your milk chocolate truffles, please. Go for a salted caramel truffle as well, please. I think that'll do us. Yeah, that's a good selection there to have a go with, yeah. Thank you.
So one more time. What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to go?
And she goes on and on and on.
And one of these times you're going to sing it along with me.
So we've just come to try the local food. So we've come to Hooked in Mull. And the menu, battered haggis. Well, this is the weirdest one I've ever seen in a chippy. Chips, cheese and curry sauce. How strange is that? So it's safe to say we found the shops in Tobermory. But one thing I did find really interesting while I was here, so all the buildings used to be once whitewashed, and after slavery was abolished, they painted all the buildings in nice bright colours just as a sign of happiness. And I think that's brilliant because it's been stood here ever since as a happy little town.
Gotta give it a go. So we've just stopped off at the Isle of Mull Cheese and Spirit Farm, and as you can see, it's a working farm. There is a shop and a cafe here, and they do tours, but unfortunately they're all full today, and we was only passing by anyway. But I've got my cheese, so I'm happy.
He's getting away. She's getting away.
And we've even found some little baby calves. How cute are these? Oh, that's not cute. I've just said how cute you look.
Now that is pretty cool, being able to get that close to a Highland cow as you're driving along. So we finally managed to arrive on Calgary Beach, but to get here I had to be a little bit of a ferry crossing for the other two because I didn't want to get the feet wet. Anyway, I took one for the team there and got them onto the beach. But the beach itself is white sands, the water is so crystal clear as well, and it's said to be one of the best beaches on the Isle of Mull. Makes me feel like doing my Baywatch impression. Are we ready? Din-din-din-din-din. I'll be there, I'll be there. So let me tuck my belly in and let's go for my best Hasselhoff. Oh man, I don't know how they do it. Here we go.
So yes, you was definitely the ferry, and don't I know about it. But come on, I'm the pack horse here.
I'd say you're more of a donkey than a pack horse. Come on, come on, come on. And this is what true love is all about.
You will fall.
That ferry was definitely overloaded. And you think you're a pack horse?
We've just come away from Calgary Beach and it was beautiful, it was stunning. And if you are in the area and you do see Rick, get him to give you a piggy pag across.
Yeah, and he can show you where the tree swing is too.
There was also a nice little wild parking spot there. There was good facilities on there as well, and all he asked was for a small donation. So I thought that was bang on if you wanted to stop in the area as well. Since then we've moved on and we've been on some of the best roads we've been on all this trip, haven't we?
It has been so scenic, the mountains, the wildlife, the waterfalls even.
Yeah, that waterfall was amazing. So we did stop at a nice little waterfall. We did get a couple of pictures of it as well, didn't we? But honestly, the power water coming down that waterfall, but it was just at the side of the road as we was literally heading on to our next location, which things like that are just awesome when you can just literally keep on ticking things off as you're just driving along the road.
Yeah, I love the way there's loads of wildlife as well, like all over the road. It does make you smile, to be
That
fair.
farm, Annie, she's on about sheep and cows.
Yeah, sheep and Highland cows. Just
The wildlife's amazing.
the cattle.
But it is nice to see him,
It
isn't
does
it?
make you smile, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you see them in the road,
A sheep
you're like,
in the road
"Oh."
always makes you smile, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But we've just come across a coastal path, and what a setting that is,
Yeah.
isn't it? The rolling mountains on the other side, just set against the sea there.
Yeah,
It was proper
the jagged edge against the cliffs and everything was
picture
just,
perfect, wasn't it? It really were that. So we are literally just on our way to our campsite now, which is on the southern side of the Isle of Mull, and we're hopefully going to try and get a nice park up to have our tea on the way there, aren't we?
Yes.
yeah. And that's going to be brilliant. He's not
Ah!
She's not very good at driving.
You're the worst passenger ever. He really is.
Maybe something to do with the worst driver ever.
No.
That's a nice bridge, isn't it?
How cool is this? This is just stunning. A park up with cows and sheep. So we've literally come just a little bit further and look at this. That looks incredible.
So we've literally just parked the van up at the campsite, haven't we? And we've just come down to the lock, and what a perfect evening it is, isn't it?
It really is. The setting is stunning.
So we're just having some simple sausages on the barbie, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've covered our sends in incense sticks, haven't we?
Yes, and there seems to be fair, they seem to be working.
We have got eight rounders, haven't we? Bearing in mind. But it's a proper beautiful night.
Yeah.
And I brought us a little tree down, you know.
What did you bring?
It's not the old Stella this time. We've gone for Scotland's premium tenants.
Oh,
Ooh. Now what about the crab?
trying the local beer.
Huh? We're going up market, aren't we?
Now what's that there?
That's one of the midge balls to stop any midges coming around us so we stop getting bit. I think they're working. So this is just typical of us, because we've got the most beautiful setting in the world, haven't we? And most people right now would probably be having something like venison, champagne. What are we opted for?
Richmond sausages.
And a can of Tennant.
Although, no, to be fair, we've gone all posh and we've bought bread rolls from the bakery today.
Daddy, I found 2 big shells.
Only because it's cheap, because they're selling them off cheap.
Daddy,
Wow, that's a nice shell, isn't it?
and this one.
Cool, excellent shells.
But I found 2
Oh, look at that one.
That's a
That
good
looks
skimmer.
cool.
Let's go do that one.
Okay.
Ugh.
Go for it, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, that's more comfy. There we go.
Nice, it's fine.
So this has just made Joshua's night. I've just come to sit back over here. He dropped his sausage iron sandwich, and now I'm just sat on the sausage on her.
Yeah. He said this is not comfy.
So if safe to say I've got a sausage on my bottom now.
This is not very good, I'm telling you. I'm moving
Yeah.
glad because I sat on the sausage.
Heron's over there, you see him?
Wait, what about the shells?
I put them in the bag.
Look at him. Stunning, aren't they?
Skimming across the water.
Yeah. Not responsible, are we? Come on, Joshua. I've definitely got stone in my shoe.
You do.
Good morning. So what a beautiful setting we had last night in the Isle of Mull. So we're currently just getting ready to get our things off because we've got a ferry booked this morning. But Laura's not had a coffee yet, so I'm stopping out of the way in a minute. Well, to get Laura out of the way, I've sent the bin twice now. It's a third time. There's another bag here as well.
Already been twice. What have you possibly forgotten now?
There's just one more bag. Oh yeah, come here.
Kidding me?
Right, Josh in the front.
Yeah.
Doing the pop top, lol.
What?
Come out of the way then.
I was just doing it now.
You can't do it.
You can. It's like, don't tell Mommy what to do. You're not the boss.
I know I'm not the boss. Mummy's definitely the boss. She delegates everything.
Oh! I ain't brushed my teeth yet.
Daddy, do this, do this.
I need to brush my teeth.
Yep. Do you want to just do me a favour and
Oh yeah, check, yeah. See, I remembered all by myself.
this is what I have to deal with every single day. She's fine once she's had a coffee, but it's planning time now.
What?
Watch this, you won't know what she's doing. Are we done?
Yeah.
Oh, you're meant to be telling me.
A bit more.
Bit more. The other side.
Yeah.
There's 2 sides, remember?
It's done.
Good.
You're an nincompoop, aren't you?
Right. She's not happy. No, boy. Morning.
So luckily for Rick, the shop did have proper coffee. So I'm out my mood now. We're currently on our way to go catch the ferry back to mainland Scotland.
And the scenery again this morning is absolutely stunning, isn't it?
It really is. It's such a pretty island.
And I'm looking out for one of them sea eagles because it's quite famous, Mull, for having sea eagles on it. We've not seen one yet, but fingers crossed. We'll tick that off the old Scotland bucket list now while we're here. It does look absolutely stunning again this morning, doesn't it?
Yeah. So let me just quickly set the scene. So it is a lot of single track roads on the Isle of Mull with passing places. However,
well, this old boy, he was coming up towards me and literally he could have just reversed a little bit, gone into a passing bay, didn't he? But he put it in reverse and I thought he was going to end up going off the road, so I flashed him and I thought I'll reverse back up the road a bit and go into a passing place.
he was wiggling quite a lot, wasn't he?
Well, as I did that, I put it in reverse. Well, what I didn't realise is I'd probably just gone over, well, it was cowpat, wasn't it? I'd just gone over. So as I put it in reverse, my wheels flicked up all this cowpat all over the poor guy's windscreen. So I got up to my passing bay, and when he went past us, his car was covered in it, wasn't it? But you can see he was trying to put his window wipers on it and he was just smearing
across.
cowpat all over his screen. I should have stopped and helped him. I feel a bit guilty now, but the poor guy.
So if you are passing us and you get a chance for us to reverse, don't let us do it.
Because I will splat you. Yeah, right.
What name is it, please?
Oh, Prior.
What time is your sailing today?
10 o'clock.
Could you have booked through Ferry's direct?
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
I'll scan you as well, please.
There you go.
We've got 3 people travelling.
That's the one, yeah.
What may be?
Lane 3, perfect. Thank you.
No, we're first. Now.
Oh, what's in lane 4? A tractor.
We're doing
Oi!
lane 4 of a tractor.
So we're just currently in the queue, ready to go onto the ferry on the way back to mainland Scotland.
Oh.
So as we set sail from the Isle of Mull,
We're going to wrap it up there for this week.
but join us next Thursday as we continue our adventure around Scotland.
Thanks for watching and live your best life.